Read vs. Read Case and Fred Vinson by Nini and Zaytin.
Fred Vinson was born on January 22, 1890, in Louisa, Kentucky. His father, James Vinson, worked as a jailer in Vinson's small hometown, but he died when Vinson was still a kid. His mother, Virginia Ferguson, did what she could to support the family. Vinson went to work every day after school to help out. In 1908, Vinson graduated from the Kentucky Normal School. He was an outstanding student there and continued to thrive academically at Center College. He earned his legal degree in 1911. In 1923, he was appointed to fill a vacancy in the U.S. House of Representatives. The following year, he was elected to the seat as a Democrat and, except for one 2-year period, served as a member of Congress until 1938. From 1938 to 1943, he served as Associate Justice of the U.S. Court of Appeals for the District of Columbia. Following the death of Chief Justice Stone, President Truman appointed Vinson as Chief Justice of the Supreme Court in 1946. He is the last Chief Justice to have been appointed by a Democratic president, namely Harry Truman. Youngstown Shade and Tuco vs. Sawyer. It was a United States Supreme Court decision that limited the power of the President of the United States to seize private property in the absence of either specifically enumerated authority under Article 2 of the United States Constitution or statutory authority conferred on him by Congress. Sweat vs. Pinter. The case involved a black man, Sweat, who was refused admission to the School of Law of the University of Texas, whose president was Pinter, on the grounds that the Texas state constitution prohibited integrated education. Vinson died suddenly and unexpectedly on September 8, 1953, of a heart attack at his Washington home, and his body is interred in Pine Hill Cemetery, Louisa, Kentucky. Some interesting facts. Fred Vinson is probably America's least written about Chief Justice. There are no book-length biographies of Vinson, but he has been the subject of 2 doctoral dissertations.
Read vs. Read. Sally Reid and Cecil Reid was involved in this case. The case was argued on October 19, 1971, and decided on November 22, 1971. The case originated in Ada County, Idaho. Sally and Cecil Reid, a married couple who had separated, was in conflict over which of them to designate as administrator of estate of their deceased son. Each filed a petition with the probate court of Ada County, Idaho, asking to be named. Idaho court specified that male must be preferred to female in appointing administrator of estate, and the court appointed Cecil as administrator of estate. Sally Reid was represented at the Supreme Court by Idaho lawyer Ann Dare, who argued that the 14th Amendment forbids discrimination based on gender. The petitioner filed suit alleging a statute that preferred males over female in the administration of an estate that the petition and the respondent, Mr. Reid, have equal claim violated the Equal Protection Clause of the 14th Amendment. In a unanimous decision, the court held that the law dissimilar treatment of men and women was unconstitutional. The court argued that give a mandatory preference to members of either sex over members of other, merely to accomplish the elimination of hearing on the merits, is to make the very kind of arbitrary legislative choice forbidden by the Equal Protection Clause of the 14th Amendment. The landmark Roe vs. Wade decision is the first time in history that the court applied the Equal Protection Clause of the 14th Amendment to strike down a law that discriminated against women. Thank you for watching.